Hi, Claire here from Inky Inspirations. Today's card is a spanner card. I've no idea why they're called a spanner card. I have tried to search the internet to find out, but I'm still none the wiser. If you do know, please leave me a comment. And I've made it using the free stamps which are in the current Creative Stamping Magazine issue 137, and they're textures by Lou Collins. And for the card I've used this one. I've used the happy birthday sentiment here and the sent with love sentiment here. It is literally just 2 cuts, so you don't need a die machine. So I'll show you how to create it. So I'm going to start with a piece of card which measures 11 by 5.5. Take my scoreboard, and on the long side I'm going to score that at 5.5. I'm going to spin it around so the short side's at the top, and I'm going to score that at 1.5. down to this score line that you've just done on the long side, and at 4. So you should have a piece of card that resembles that. Just do that one again there. You're then going to take your guillotine or your craft knife or your scissors, whatever you prefer, and you're going to cut down these 2 score lines just to this 5.5 mark. Which means that you'll end up with the front of a card with 3 flaps on it. So your card should look like that. You're going to fold it all over and burnish it. And that is it. That's your card base actually done. 2 cuts, dead simple, no die machine needed. So a piece of acetate here measures 5.5 by 3.5. And I'm going to flip these 2 over, and I'm going to glue it on the inside here. And to do that, I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue down my edges here. Don't worry so much about this being a mess, because you're going to cover it up with some mats and layers anyway. You could leave this bit off and just put a bridge panel over. This is just so that I've got something to adhere my images onto. So your card front, stick that down first, Claire. Your card front should look like that. For your mats and your layers, I've used the digital papers which come with the Creative Stamping issue 137. Which is going to be the image that I use as well. And these measure 1.25 by 5.25 for my glitter card, and 1 by 5 for my pattern paper. I have picked different ones. I want these ones here, same here, but then I want my different ones here, just like so. So I'll get them glued down. So they're all glued down, and then for my larger panels here, I've got 3, and the glitter for this measures 2.25 by 5.25, with the layer measuring 2 by 5. And again, this is the digital paper from the Creative Stamping Magazine, and I've picked 2 of the same, so this beautiful paper here, and one's going to go on here, one on the inside here, and then for my final piece, which is here, is where my sentiment's going to go. And I've just stamped the with love, which is also free with the magazine. So I'll get them glued down off camera. So I've heat embossed my sentiment using a Papercraft Society Gold, and that is going to go I think I want that just onto the acetate so that that sort of floats. So let's use some liquid glue to get that down. And then with the stamp set that came with the magazine, I've used the berries here. I've coloured them up. I've then mounted them onto some card the same colour as that before I fussy cut them out. And the reason for that is that obviously this is an acetate panel and you're going to see them from behind. So I think I want them just sort of overhanging as well. So again, just liquid glue. And I'm just finishing this front panel here with some dirty bronze Nouveau drops.